Hello, and very happy to see you on our channel. Today we give you a piece of breaking news from a royal commentator. Meghan Markle's desire for privacy has gone too far, and the Queen knows Meghan's game is over. Hardly. She really is quite the hypocrite. Meghan, as usual, is using the wrong words to describe her plight. Meghan does not want privacy. She made that unmistakably clear when she offered herself up for a front cover interview with Vanity Fair. An unauthorized interview, mind you, on her relationship with His Royal Highness Prince Henry of Wales. An interview given on the heels of Harry's beseech for discretion. A simple request asked of all young ladies with whom Harry engages. A testing of sorts on loyalty and respect. One to determine suitability as a member of the British royal family. Meghan failed at discretion in spectacular fashion. Society as a whole was hardly aware of Miss Meghan Markle before September 2017. Although woke with claims of feminism and environmentalism, as a devoted daughter with blogs on Instagram, lascivious portfolio photographs, and a starring role on a nighttime soap, Suits, Meghan Markle was still largely unknown. This was unacceptable and insufferable for this ambitious and determined actress. With her role on Suits coming to an end and no Emmy in sight, the zealous Miss Markle embarked yet again on higher ambitions. Enter the hapless, unattached, very rich, enormously high-profile Prince Harry. Set up by a friend as a blind date from Harry's perspective, Meghan Markle literally fell into his life, he said. Never mind it was contrived arrangement she coveted, this devious operator then used all of her feminine wiles to capture his attention. He was understood, he was love-bombed. Prince Harry was, as they say, hooked. Ms. Markle proceeds onward with her quest for fame and notoriety. First with her Vanity Fair interview, which displayed egregious disrespect to Harry and the whole British royal family, but made possible her launch into the sights and minds of the unsuspecting public. With no regards to the state of their relationship from this transgression, it was clear that exposure of this relationship was more important than maintaining the relationship. A thoroughly successful and very calculated debut. Bravo, Ms. Markle! Onward she climbs, manipulating the events that resulted in the televised Cinderella Orphan Annie wedding of the century, complete with absent father and dramatic down-the-aisle escort by none other than the Prince of Wales. Pure Hollywood saga. As the dust begins to settle in London town, Ms. Markle's contrivable actions are being exposed, along with her defiant determination to nonconformity of the British royal family's customs and traditions. She's unable to bluff her way through. So no, Ms. Markle doesn't desire privacy. Ms. Markle wishes to withdraw from a disappointing performance. Why am I not surprised her blind date story was made up? I just became aware of her Palmolive story was a bit tweaked as well. She seems to indeed write the Palmolive to complain about gender equality and was interviewed by journalist Linda Ellerby about the letter. Apparently that's where the story gets tweaked. There's absolutely nothing that proves her letter had anything to do with the changing of women all over America to people all over America. Meghan is more like the Wizard of Oz than Cinderella. This part is murky because it happened at Soho House, but Toronto or London, it's not clear. But Marcus was definitely involved. He knew about the setup from Violet. Meghan was supposedly asked if Prince Harry was nice because she didn't get to know anything about him. Violet said, of course. So Harry gets shown a pic of Megs in that silver dress cut up to here and down to there and was like, wowzers. What do you think will go down in March 2021 with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle? Will they lose their Sussex titles? Markle? Will they lose their Sussex titles? The Queen is far too savvy to do something as cheap and meaningless as remove a title. It's just a knee-jerk tit-for-tat reaction which she knows will never solve anything. She's letting Meghan dig her own grave. I thought the announcement from Buckingham Palace was superb. She thanked Meghan for her contribution to the family, take that how you want, with a proviso, of course, that should they wish to return, they would be more than welcome. The Queen knows the game is up, and like my grandfather, she is stepping back and watching the fireworks. She knows Meghan will never countenance returning to the fold, but she is cleverly leaving the door open for her grandson to return, and she would welcome him happily. She knows she doesn't have to do anything. In my grandfather's words, say nothing and wait, always wait. It's not about scoring cheap points. The Queen is far too long in the tooth to be playing silly games. Meghan will be her own downfall before too long, and then it's game over. Perhaps is Meghan Markle attempting to imitate Kim Kardashian to earn more money and fame? In Meghan's dreams, perhaps. I don't think it's intentional. But she sure looks like Kim Kardashian these days. Well, Meghan has relied upon her sexuality to climb higher in a few arenas. Sexy girl on Suits, yacht girl, brief encounter of the third kind at Soho House with the prince. Meghan is very, very scheming. I doubt Meghan will ever reach the heights of wealth that Kim has. First, Kim's family achieved it. Then Kim married a billionaire. Then she apparently made her own billion. Meghan's problem is she's trying to do the same with her orations, but her brain is wired in a bizarre, twisted way. So what comes out of her mouth is chasing the billions away, not drawing them near. It's not only a bizarre situation, it's actually become comical. Recently, do you agree with some royal fans who say that Prince Harry has adapted the happy wife, happy life approach to marriage? Well, if that is his approach, I don't think it's working very well. I haven't seen Meghan looking really happy for a long time. Certainly, she smiles in some of her videos, but it's not a carefree smile. She looks posed. Even with Harry beside her, they both seem a bit ill at ease with each other, not relaxed. Harry can't make Meghan happy. Maybe Marcus does, or did. Meghan is pretty much an artificial construction created by her own thick brain. She has only fake naturalness, and she's pretty bad at it. It also usually involves a payoff. I wonder if Harry realizes he's completely impotent, as in without force or effectiveness, as far as she is concerned. Even when he refers to Meghan as my wife, it sounds strained. Well, nobody understands what Harry gets out of it. It must be powerful, but I can't see how his identity in his marriage or situation, wherein he gets no respect or admiration, is desirable. These are things we cannot know at present. He really does appear to be rather slow, as he wasn't even aware that racism was a serious thing until his wife filled him in. He is having to try so hard. It's possible he may never see things as they really are. He is quite emotionally driven. I think that the British royal family knows this and appeals to him on emotional grounds. But Meghan has the trump card and is shameless enough to use it. Tacky thing that she is. She said in the engagement interview that her friends had never seen her so happy before. I thought that was a strange thing to say, considering she'd already married her first husband and had a fun destination wedding with all her friends and family. Was she not so happy the first time around? From the photos, she looks pretty happy. Does she get happier with each marriage? Have we not seen her at her happiest yet? Or maybe these were all different friends for the different husband. A royal fan from the U.S. also said, is Prince Harry at risk of losing his royal titles if he applies for U.S. citizenship? I think many felt his court case in January would define the future for the Sussexes, how Meghan fared, how she came out of it, and what plans they had for the future. Now the case, for whatever confidential reason, has been put back 9 months. There is only the summary judgment to wait for, and that's behind closed doors without the presence of Meghan or anyone else involved. When the decision on that is made public, we will know a bit more. Harry has said he will never relinquish his British citizenship, but that was earlier in the year. Whether he has changed his mind now, we don't know. However, should he decide his future as a British subject, but living in the U.S. with Meghan and Archie, then it is possible the Queen will tell him he can no longer call himself the Duke of Sussex when outside the UK. If that is the case, the pair would call themselves Harry and Meghan Mountbatten Windsor, or Meghan can retain her maiden name and revert full-time to being Meghan Markle. Neither have quite the same ring as Duke and Duchess of Sussex, but that's the choice they might have to make. How about you? What do you think of Meghan Markle's desire for privacy has gone too far, and the Queen knows Meghan's game is over? Please let us know in the comment section below and discuss them together. And as always, come back to our channel for all the latest news on the royal family, Meghan and Harry right here. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Goodbye.